my loves. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, I have missed you. Okay, you look so good. Look at you. Your skin is shining. You've been drinking a lot of water because I haven't. I need to get on that. It is 105 degrees in Texas. That is not cute. Remember to stay hydrated, all my Texans who are living in very hot weather. Also, today we are going to be doing a little bit of a creative sim with me, y'all. Okay, listen. I know that it's been a while since we've done a creative sim with me. And by the way, if you are not having a great day, get it together. But today, we are going to be doing one because I really need to. Honestly, I have been playing this game obsessively, okay, before my computer, did its little thing. I've been playing obsessively before that, and my Sims need some Sims, and I need to have them have some more friends. I have a lot of things that are planned and all that stuff, so I really need some Sims, and I figured today we could go back and do a little bit of fun and just, do that. So I missed you guys. Anyways, I don't really know. So this is actually the skin that I want to use. I know it's a very, very realistic skin, but usually like with my personal gameplay, I use more realistic skins just because it's kind of easier for me to take photos and stuff. It just makes the Sims look a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie. They just have a very realistic feel to them, I feel like. So that is why I'm using this skin, and yeah, it's also a very, very beautiful skin. Like, look at that freaking detail. It looks amazing. Okay, I had to do a couple of adjustments and finally finalize what skin I wanted to use. It takes me forever to decide on the skin I want to use and the exact color and like all that stuff. So or like the exact shade, I don't know. Anyways, it takes me a while, so I had to not film that part. But anyways, she is for something very specific, so I am not going to reveal her name because she's going to be in a something I'm not gonna say, but I'm just gonna randomize her name for now, and in the video that's what her name's gonna be in the video, but not in the whatever we put her for. So anyways, I'm just gonna, I don't know, what's a nice name? Sally Warner, Mindy Lynch, Corrine Krebs. I don't like any of these. Kari Curly is, Kari, I can't think of a good last name. We'll do Turner, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where I came up with that, but I think that was one of the names from before. I don't know. I don't care. Anyways, she's already pretty. Like, I don't really have to do much, but I'm still going to, just because y'all are obviously on this video for a reason. So I'm gonna adjust her jaw a little bit because I kind of, as much as I do like her facial structure, and if you guys are wondering about the skin, it is by Sketchbook Pixels. I will have it linked down below. But I wanted to use a more realistic skin because usually with my personal gameplay and with my like photos that I take on my Instagram and whatnot, I do use more realistic skin tones. And I kind of try to stay away from Let's Play type of skin tones, which is a little bit different, I feel like, than my personal gameplay. So honestly with this, I kind of just click random settings. Like, I just kind of see what I like and what looks good to me, and then I continue. I kind of want her to be a little bit taller, so I am gonna adjust her neck height, and that's pretty much it. And then as far as like my Sims facial structure, I don't really do much to my females. Usually I do a little bit more adjusting with my males. I don't know why though, but we're gonna soften her jawline a little bit. It doesn't even look like anything's changing, but trust me you guys, it is. You'll see later, okay? And then we're also gonna adjust her jaw width a little bit. And the first thing I usually go for, honestly, is the lips. So I'm gonna adjust hers because they look a mess. How was y'all's weekend? Let me know in the comments down below. Usually for me, the weekday is my weekend because I work every weekend, so I just pretty much worked the whole weekend. But let me know what you guys did, and I would be really interested to know. Okay, give me the tea. Also, with my computer being back, I feel like it runs a lot better and a lot smoother than it did before, which is really exciting, especially because I've had to spend a lot of time at catching up my Let's Plays and everything, because obviously, as we know, you know, I lost a little bit, just a couple episodes, okay, of certain series, so I have to catch them up. Like Pets is completely caught up, I think, because I think I only was missing an episode, and then the Cross Sleeves are completely caught up. I just need to catch up Legacy, which is a series that I kind of wanted to post the most, and I think I'm the most excited to post, but unfortunately I can't post it until I catch it up. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate her nose. And as I said, she does have a specific purpose. So like her looks and everything, she looks a certain way because she's for something, all right? Look at her and her piercing. All right, I really like that. And I actually like that it came out a lot smaller. I think it looks a little bit better being smaller, but now I'm gonna adjust her eyes and do all that cute stuff. It always takes me forever, as I said, to get through like making a sim. Usually in these videos I try to shorten it as much as I can, but it's really hard because like it takes me a little bit, especially if I'm just like chilling watching TV. Now I feel like because I have a purpose, it's not too bad, but oh, let's change those thickness of them eyebrows, girl. We need to change those. We're also gonna, ooh, okay, yeah, maybe let's not change the distance. Let's just do that. All right, yes, that'll work. That's fine. I am gonna change her hairstyle later, obviously. I don't like this hair on her, but, or I don't really like the hairstyle. Like, that's not what I envision. All right, we're gonna change it later because I have a hairstyle that I envision in my head and I will be using it. So we're just gonna do what I planned in my head. Also, I kind of want to give her hair color, like maybe purple or something. I think would look really nice. I am just literally not even paying attention. All right, I need to change her eye color too, so I'm gonna give her contacts. Her sister, who is actually a part of what I'm making, because I made her sister first, her sister does have these specific contacts, and I can't remember which ones I used on her. It's just gonna make it a disaster. I'm also trying to make her as close to her sister, or at least trying to make them look as similar as possible, because I made her sister a while back and I really want to make, or like give her a sibling, so that's why this girl is here and she's born. But we need to change. I think I used these. I'm pretty sure this is it. Sorry if my voice cracked. It is really early in the morning, y'all. It is really early. Oh my gosh, she actually looks a lot like her sister, and I'm kind of happy about it, and I can't even complain. I do think that I'm gonna adjust her jaw a little bit though, because I kind of want it to be a little bit like maybe that. Okay, I think that'll work. And then we're also gonna bring in her chin and just kind of bring it up a little bit, I guess. Because as I said, I really want her to look like her sister, so I'm trying to adjust it as much as I can. And since they're family, I feel like they should look alike. Well, maybe not, because me and my sister don't look alike, but still, I want them to kind of resemble each other. So, and actually her sister has kind of more of a pointed nose as well. Which is why I kind of think it'd be interesting for their noses to kind of be polar opposite. But at the same time, her sister, I'm gonna kind of show you guys kind of what her sister's nose look like, because I'm gonna see if it looks good on her too. Her sister's nose is kind of more like this. I actually don't mind that. I actually don't mind that. I don't know. Okay. I mean, I really like this nose too. I think it actually looks a little bit better than the first. Actually, I don't know. I mean, maybe this looks fine. I don't know. But I don't really like her eyes. I think they're stretched a little bit too far, so maybe I can, yeah, I think they're definitely stretched a little bit too much. So we could kind of minimize them a little bit and then scale them up. Okay, yay. All right, I'm gonna change her hairstyle now. Now that I kind of have a more kind of an idea of what I want her facial structure to look like. I still am probably going to go back and change it because I always do that. But I'm going to scroll down and see which hair I was envisioning in my head. It wasn't this one. Where is she at? I'm honestly just clicking random hairstyles, even though I know which one that I want, because I might change my mind. Ooh, this one's actually really, really pretty, but I'm not gonna do that one. I wanted this one, which now that I'm looking at it on her head, I kind of like the other one better. We're gonna go for this hair because I actually like it more, and I realized that I don't have any freaking hair patches saved because I just reinstalled my game, so I'm definitely gonna have to find the color myself. So, ooh, this blue is pretty. Ooh, that blue is pretty. Okay, let's go for purple, which is what I wanted originally, but I kind of want to do a darker purple like this. And I think I'm going to keep her roots black because I think that kind of fits with what I'm trying to do. And I also wanted to give her some edges. Okay, we got to lay her edges a little bit. So let's just go ahead and see what we can do with that. Also, she does have a little bit of highlight on her face. But I want to see, where are some cute edges? Let's try these. I have a lot of different edges, so hopefully we could find a good one. I actually really like these. But at the same time, it kind of makes her head look weird now. So we're just gonna keep working on her eyes. The eyes are my least favorite part to do, honestly. I feel like other simmers can always pull off like beautiful eyes, and I'm like, can't relate because I just be so lazy when it comes to the eyes. I don't even care. Okay, so we gotta put something interesting on. Ooh, I like all these different piercings. Those are actually really nice. Let's see what we have for chokers, because I could definitely envision her with a choker on her neck. So let's see what we've got. Ooh, this is pretty. I really like that. Okay, let's try this. I also really like that too. This is cute, and that is also cute. All these chokers are so cute. I don't know what to choose. I like all of them. I feel like this one's very, this one right here is very like flashy, like I'm going out, but it could also work for an everyday outfit. So I don't really know. I think I'm gonna do this necklace because I feel like it looks really nice. And then for her earrings, I'm just gonna do something very chill so that like she doesn't have too much jewelry on. So maybe I just need like small earrings. They don't have just regular, teeny weeny earrings, because that might work. We might have to do just the regular Sims 3 earbuds, ear thingies, earrings, whatever. The little circular ones. We should definitely do those because those might actually work out a little bit better for her outfits. So let's see. We could also try these too. No, that's too much. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on her outfit first and then go back and decide if I want to keep the whole look with her her earrings and stuff. But I actually really like this top right off the bat, so I think this is the top that I'm gonna use because I kind of already have an idea of what I want to do with her outfit. So I know it was very fast, but look, I've been envisioning this girl for a little bit because I kind of have an idea of like what I want her for her personality, what I wanted her to look like, because I already know her sister. So I feel like I've kind of already developed a want of what I envision for this sim. So anyways, yeah, we're just gonna go for, I wanted a skirt, but see, the preview isn't even coming up. I love these jeans. Like I would never wear them. Where are they at? Oh, these. I would never wear them in real life because I feel like this is a huge hole, but it's very cute. I really like it. So I think we might, if I can't find a good pair of shorts or anything, I may just do these jeans because I think they look really nice on her. Also, can I just add the fact that This is taking forever to load. I'm just saying. I put this tattoo on her leg because I feel like it looks so beautiful. And I don't know, it just kind of complements what I got going on. So I decided to add a little tattoo in. And then I'm going to just make a couple adjustments. All right, just a little bit. And yeah, so anyways, we are almost done here. Look how cute. Okay, I think I'm gonna adjust her face again. I know I keep saying that, oh, like she's fine, and then I want to just keep adjusting. I don't know what it is. I always do that, like with every single sim. So you guys will see, like when my creative sims with me start, like I all over the place. I also noticed that like certain parts, you know, as I said, I want her to look a lot like her sister. So I'm trying to make sure that I do that. Look at that. Oh, yes. Yes, girl. All right, let's go ahead and put that back in. Put that lid back in. And we're gonna soften up her jaw, I guess. I can't wait to post pictures of her. Like, I'm super excited. I think she's going to look so cute, and I'm so excited because her eyes are just gonna pop, and just everything about her is gonna pop because she's just so cute. Okay. Now I also want to bring up her, because this is one thing I noticed. Her cheeks need to go up a little bit. Just a little bit. That'll work. That's fine. All right. And now that we've done that, I think I'm gonna scale her eyes down just a little bit. And I also want to change up her ears and make them a little bit bigger. So we're going to scale up her ears, and we are going to orbit them into oblivion. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to put them back and do it like that. Okay, yes. Now she has big ears like me. Okay, awesome. I'm just kidding. I have the tiniest ears on the planet. Just FYI, that's why wearing a mask for me is such a nightmare, because the little string part never stays on. So that's cute. But yeah, so I have really small ears. Even with my glasses and stuff, like it's such a struggle to get anything to stay on my face because my ears are so small. Okay, I looked at a picture of her sister, and I actually adjusted her nose a little bit again because I just can never make proper decisions. But yeah, so we're also gonna bring down her eyebrows, and I'm not gonna show you guys like the whole process of like her sleepwear and everything, because then we'd be sitting here for 50 million years. But you guys will be able to download the sim down in the description box. So if you guys are interested in downloading her, please do so. I love her so much, and I'm super excited for you guys to be able to download her. All of my Create a Sim with Me Sims and Create a Sim Sims will be up for download. My Let's Play and current household Sims I usually don't put up for download just because they are very personal to me. But in regards to like Create a Sims with Me's and things like that, there will always be a download in the description box down below, so you guys can download these Sims and play them in your own personal game. Also, I am planning to make this girl a husband very soon. I need to, or not even a husband, but like maybe a boyfriend. I don't know if she's going to be married or not in my head, but if you guys would like to see a video on a Create a Sim with me, or a Create a Sim of me making her husband or her boo, leave it in the comments down below. And what kind of man do you think that she would be interested in? Like an artist, or I don't know, a painter, a painter. An artist and a painter, literally the same thing. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, or like what kind of guy that she would maybe attract. Maybe she could be with a millionaire girl. Like, let me know the tea. All right, perfect. So we got her outfit and everything, her everyday. So for her traits, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make her, because I do have an idea of what I want her traits to be, because she is going to be very opposite of her sister in personality. So what I think is I'm gonna have her be, kind of more of a bookworm. I could see her definitely being more of a loner sim, very quiet and kind of to herself. So she is going to be a bookworm, and she's also going to be a loner. So let me find that. Okay, loner. And then she is also going to be very friendly too, because even though she is a loner, she's also very friendly to every person that she meets. And she's also going to be, I don't know, let's make her clumsy. I don't know why I'm giving her like bad traits. It's fine. I always do this. I always give my sim at least one bad trait just every time. I don't know why, but I just like to do that. So we're also going to make her, you know what? I kind of want to make her very family oriented, because I could see her having a really big family and having a long lineage. So her lifetime wish is going to be, I don't know, maybe a journalist. I think that would be interesting. She's a very quiet sim, yet she is kind of like an undercover journalist and isn't very social, but her social skills are on paper. You know what I mean? She's very good at communicating her feelings on paper. So I feel like that would be a very interesting thing for my girl. So I think I'm gonna have her go with journalism, even though she is family oriented. And then her favorite food, I guess we could go with fruit parfait. And then her favorites, music, I don't know. We're just gonna pick pop, I guess. It's very random. I don't really care. Okay. And then we're also gonna do her favorite color, purple, obviously. Are you kidding me? And then I think for her sign, she's giving me very much Scorpio. But Scorpios aren't really very loner-ish. You know what? I don't know. But she's giving me very much Scorpio. Like, her vibe is giving me Scorpio. But her personality is giving me more like Gemini. I don't know. She could be a Gemini or a Scorpio. I think we're going to go for Gemini just because my sister's a Gemini. Shout out to sis. So I think we're going to go for a Gemini. But yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We are ending it right here. Don't forget, you can download my girl Kari in the description box down below. Now, let me know if you guys would be interested in me doing a create a sim with me of her mans, okay? Because we've got to make her a mans. We have to do it, all right? We have to. I'm just really interested in this girl. So anyways, you guys, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, that you stay positive and beautiful and just amazing. And thank you guys so much for being so patient with me with all my horrible computer issues. I love you guys so very much. Hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you all very soon with another new video. Bye, guys.
A secret, yeah, I promise I keep it.